12 News at 10 with Mark Curtis and Caribe Devine starts now.
We begin tonight with breaking news in the East Valley. A 4-year-old boy has died after drowning in a swimming pool near Scottsdale and McDowell roads.
The Scottsdale Fire Department says the boy was found unconscious and not breathing around 7:30. First responders performed CPR. However, the little boy died at the hospital. The fire department says he was in the pool for about 10 minutes, but it's unclear how everything unfolded.
One is too many. The stats are we've doubled them since last year. It's sad because we're doing all the education that we need to do, and we're just seeing too many.
12 News has learned the drowning happened at a home listed as a short-term rental, and there was no pool fence.
Our 12 News Water Watch campaign is dedicated to keeping you and your family safe around water. Right now, you can find life-saving tips and resources on 12news.com/waterwatch. Also developing tonight, a Chandler woman is shot and killed by police in what is being investigated as a domestic violence situation.
It took place at an apartment complex near Dobson and Germain Roads. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly obtained eyewitness video of the moment the shots were fired. Chase?
Mark Caribe, that video was captured by a resident living here at the Dobson 2222 luxury apartments. She told me she was working from home when she heard yelling and eventually gunshots right outside her window.
4 gunshots fired by police.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Killing the suspect.
Oh my God, I think they shot her.
Susan Delancey watched it all.
When you heard those gunshots, what's running through your mind?
I was just like, I felt so sad. I felt so scared. I just couldn't believe it. I was so shocked.
Chandler police said at about 1:30 Thursday afternoon, they were called out to this apartment complex for a suspicious person domestic violence situation.
On arrival, officers heard loud sounds from inside the apartment.
That's when they say a woman walked out of the apartment with a gun. Delancey also captured the moments this police officer pleaded with the suspect to put down the weapon.
He's begging, please, please.
The video goes on for about another 40 seconds. But when the woman refuses, the officer fires.
He waited a long time, in my opinion, before he did anything.
Police say she died moments later. A terrifying situation Minnie came home to.
It does make me a little worried.
Definitely a little jarring.
It's pretty scary.
There's a lot of moving parts, but our officers are well trained and they definitely will do anything and everything to make sure that the people that live here feel safe.
A shooting the Mesa Police Department is now investigating.
There is no threat to the public. We do want residents to know that officers will be on scene for several hours continuing this investigation.
And police are still out here investigating at this hour. We were told no officers were injured in this shooting. They haven't released the identity of that suspect, but we were told that when officers entered her apartment, they said no one else was inside. We're live in Chandler tonight. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
Chase, thanks. We also have new details tonight on a tragic story out of Cordis Lakes. The death of a 6-month-old baby left in a hot car for more than 7 hours. Tonight, sheriff's deputies have arrested a teenage neighbor. Investigators say the baby's mother asked that teen to drive her to work while the baby was in the back seat. The teen was supposed to drop the baby off with its father, but that never happened. Deputies say now the teen faces charges of negligent homicide and claims she forgot the child was in the car.
Tonight, a man who investigated family violence cases for the Maricopa County Attorney's Office is now charged with allegedly killing his wife. 12 News journalist Jonathan McCall is live with the troubling details that has a Mesa neighborhood stunned. Jonathan?
Caribe, good evening. Not one person we spoke with in that neighborhood this evening had one bad thing to say about John Bird or his family, which is why they are struggling tonight to try to piece together why he would allegedly strangle his wife to death. Tonight, that entire neighborhood now praying for that couple's 3 children.
I was shocked. It's something that we didn't expect in this neighborhood.
Patrick Thompson says he's still trying to make sense of what happened just doors away from his Mesa home.
My wife walked out here at like 1:30 in the morning and they was still down there.
The neighborhood turning into a crime scene Wednesday evening. Police responding to a welfare call and finding a woman dead inside of her home. Video shared with 12 News showing officers processing the scene for a number of hours up until early Thursday morning. The woman's husband, John Bird, a family violence detective with the Maricopa County Attorney's Office, now charged with murder.
I've only met the guy once because of my neighbor down there. I was out walking my dog one time. Seemed like a really nice guy.
Court records show that Bird allegedly admitted to having a heated argument with his wife, saying during that argument, quote, "A switch just flipped," before he reportedly strangled his wife to death. Records show he then left her body in their bedroom and locked the door so the couple's 3 children couldn't see her. Neighbors who did want to go on camera calling the family friendly and outgoing, and says there appeared to be no signs of trouble. As the entire neighborhood tries to find answers into what happened, they say they're now praying for the couple's kids.
So I don't know what's going to happen to the kids. I feel bad for the kids. That's what's breaking my heart.
In about 1 hour at 11 o'clock, Bird is expected to make his first court appearance before a judge during his initial appearance on those charges of second-degree murder. As for his employment, tonight the Maricopa County Attorney's Office telling 12 News that they are now moving forward with plans to terminate him. We're live tonight in downtown Phoenix. Jonathan McCall, 12 News.
All right, Jonathan, thank you. Intel, one of the biggest employers in the East Valley, announced that they're laying off 15% of their workforce. That's about 15,000 jobs. Tonight, we're working to learn how many of those jobs are here in Arizona. Intel says that their revenues have not grown as expected. This comes after President Joe Biden visited Intel's Chandler facility earlier this year, announcing an $8 billion investment into Intel.
A quiet night in the valley weather-wise. Meteorologist Lindsay Riley joins us with your weather impact forecast. And Linz, are any parts of the state seeing storms?
We actually do have a few showers on radar, nothing severe, but it's all north and east of the valley. So the valley stayed dry tonight. Couple showers around Flagstaff and areas southwest of Flagstaff. We're also seeing a few residual showers near the Safford area and along the rim. But you can see all the lower deserts right now are completely dry. And in the lower deserts tomorrow, we are looking at an even drier day. This is our exclusive 12 News monsoon meter, and we have a 1 in the valley tomorrow. That is just a very slight chance for a storm. Now, outside of the lower deserts, 5s and 6s for northern and eastern Arizona. That's about 50 to 60% coverage. We also could see strong to severe thunderstorm warnings and even flash flood warnings outside of the lower deserts. As far as temperatures, things are going to rise. Tonight, we'll stay in the 90s, but tomorrow we go above 110. It will be a bright and sunny afternoon and mostly storm-free.
After another day of Olympic action, let's get a look at the medal count. Team USA still on top with 37 total medals. Meanwhile, China has the most golds right now with 11. And as the games continue, our own Tram Mai continues her coverage from Paris.
Tonight, she's looking ahead to the local athletes that you'll want to keep an eye out.
Thanks, Mark and Caribe. Tomorrow, track and field begins, and our Arizona athletes will be well represented. NAU's Nico Young will battle fellow American Flagstaff's Woody Kincaid in the 10,000-meter finals, while another Flagstaff resident, Neil Gorley, will race in the 1,500-meter semifinals representing Great Britain. In the pool, Reagan Smith goes for her last shot at that elusive gold medal in the 200-meter backstroke, while they'll be chanting Leon, Leon, Leon as the darling of these Olympics. ASU's Leon Marchand goes for gold medal number 4 in the 200-meter individual medley in front of his home nation. On the track and in the pool, Friday will definitely be an exciting one here in Paris. I'll bring you all the coverage starting tomorrow morning at 5:30 on Today in AZ. I'm Tram Mai here in Paris. Now back to you.
All right, Tram, thank you.